Welcome to the Guest House Podcast. I'm your host, Isabella.
And I'm your co-host, Sophie.
We're going to be talking all things wellness and entrepreneurship.
We have been fortunate to have met empowered individuals who have shared their wisdom with us.
And we're just so excited to take you on this journey with us.
Step into your power.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Guest House. Today, we have Miss Celebrity Makeup Artist, Kate Fert. Welcome, Kate.
Thank you for having me.
I am so excited to talk to you today. First of all, makeup, hair done by Kate. All of our podcasts that you've seen so far, episodes that have been launched, thanks to Kate. So I've been Fertified, which is her company.
Yes. No, I'm honored to be here. I absolutely adore both of you. And so I feel very special right now sitting here with you guys. I do.
Okay, don't make us cry already.
No.
We haven't even drank the wine yet. It's so exciting to have you on. Really, you're a dear friend, you know what? I've been saying that so much. I'm like, were we bringing our friends on here? Yeah, I guess this is a podcast of just amazing friends that we have accumulated throughout the years and that we call family, we call friend, and that are in business and entrepreneurs, and you're one of them. And you've done so amazing for yourself. Miss Small Town Calgary, Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about Alberta and really, how you came about to Vancouver and globally now.
Yeah. So I'm actually even from a smaller town than Calgary.
I didn't know
we
that.
just tell you. Isabella's met one of my best friends, Cass, as well. But we told Isabella that we're from Calgary because it's the closest thing that she knows where I'm from. Yeah. No, I'm from a smaller town than that. It's a town called Red Deer, Alberta.
Okay, actually, I've heard of Red Deer. I swear.
And people are just always so shocked to hear me say that. I was born and raised on a farm just outside of Red Deer. My family used to show Arabian horses and llamas and alpacas. And then my dad grew his business into trailer and RV dealerships. And I just grew up always wanting to be a glam queen. Like I was just the total black sheep of the family from day one. I'm also the middle child. So I have always grown up having middle child syndrome. And if you know what that is, you know. And yeah, my mom actually was a hairstylist. So I grew up just admiring my mom. My mom was always doing her makeup. She was always put together. It doesn't matter what she was doing that day. Even having 3 baby girls running around, my mom was just beautiful.
So you remember that, just being a kid and seeing your beautiful mother with her beautiful hair. And
I do. Oh. And I knew I was going to be in the beauty industry since like day one. My first thing I ever got taken away from school was a flat iron.
What?
I'm not even kidding you. I'm 27, so the flat iron came out when I was in about grade 2, and my mom bought me one because obviously she was a hairstylist, and I had highlights since I was like the age of 7. Liz McGuire highlights.
I love that.
Yeah, and so my mom bought me this flat iron, and I brought it to school. And you know when you're getting dressed for phys ed.
Phys ed.
Yeah. I just plugged in the flat iron and started giving all the girls in the change room curls and crimps. And the gym teacher's like, where is all the girls? And obviously these kids in elementary school with this hot tool, they were so concerned.
I can't picture me being grade 2 and doing that, Kate. So you're meant for this world.
My son is grade 2. I can't imagine his classmates.
I know.
Doing that. Wow.
So then automatically you can already imagine the dynamic I had with every teacher growing up. Plus I'm a yapper. So it's just been this since day one.
I love that. And also, I was about to say Katie Bear because I call her Katie Bear.
Yeah.
Kate, aka Katie Bear. You were also talking about how you're the black sheep of the family, which I know that about you as well. And that your dad had a different vision for you and to be in the family business. And how was that to be like, no, I want to like do my own thing. Sometimes it's kind of easy. I have it set. My dad has this successful business. I'm going to be a part of it. I'm going to run it. It's all good, whatever the role may be. But you're like, no, I'm going to go make it 10 times harder on myself.
Oh.
and not have something handed to me,
Yeah.
which it could be easily, and for you to be like, no, I'm gonna figure this out, go on my own, get out of my small town, and be the celebrity makeup artist that you are today.
No, it definitely was difficult. And my parents, they were definitely supportive, but they were like, you know what, you're going to go to school first. So I went to business school before I went to hair school, which it was fine. I ended up doing clip-in hair extensions on my prof in professional selling.
What?
Oh, yeah. And my dad said, as long as, you get a little bit of schooling done, I will let you go to hair school. So as soon as I wrapped up everything, I was like, okay, Dad, I'm ready to go. And that's been the whole trajectory of my life, is just watch me and okay, no worries. I will find a way. And my mom always says, I never worry about you, because don't say I haven't done it, because I already did it.
Okay, she's exuding Scorpio energy right now. And if you know astrology and you know Scorpios, Kate is through and through our Scorpio. And it's true. You are that girl. And, every time I've met you, anytime we've done anything, I'm like, I could just be real with Kate. I'm like, listen, this is not how I want it. And this is one thing that started our relationship. We have a friendship, but then our relationship in business that we'll talk about that we've done together, but also you as a woman, an entrepreneur. I respect that I can be straight up with you and it doesn't bother you or hurt your feelings, or that, that dynamic is never going to get in that way. And I think that's something that you're like, no, like, what do you need me to do? Okay, no problem. Let's figure it out. Let me do that. And I respect that about you.
Thank you.
And your family knows that, like, you're going to do it no matter what. You're going to find a way.
Yes. And, I haven't been like that my whole life, Isabella. I was definitely not self-aware growing up. Like, it was definitely a persona, and I still have it. Like, this is all an avatar for sure. This is just what you see on the outside. But I definitely, throughout the last 3 to 4 years, I've really worked on my spirituality and getting to know myself and just becoming who I am today. But I definitely attracted a lot of fake people putting on a fake persona for early 20s, 18, 19. And I just think I was sick and tired of it. And if you're not going to learn things in life, life is going to teach you to learn them. 100%.
It's going to send the same lesson over and over in a different shape until you learn it.
100%. And so, yeah, and I just really appreciate the people that are honest with me, because I haven't had them my whole life. And, I'm still trying to find my way with good, genuine friends that can be straight up with me. Because especially being in the beauty industry and in certain rooms, I'm still trying to move to LA. I'm on the West Coast out here. It can be very superficial. And so I think just, embracing the straight upness and taking the emotion out of it, which I think even, I still struggle with this here and there sometimes. But honestly, is when I get home now, it's like, oh,
no, I love that.
I look like shit.
No, am I?
Not yours, because you'll tell me. But
you never know. And I love, one thing I love about you that I've also seen you evolve is that you have become more authentic to yourself, and you also have been able to. And I think you say that I learn from you, or I understand things, or we learn from each other, our friends. It's it's being authentic to you, but authentic to people around you. And I think one thing about what we are in our friendship and me in business is this is it. Take it or leave it. And if you don't like it, then that's okay. But there's no feelings in the game, and we're all here to try to hustle and get there and get somewhere. And if it's going to be an attack on your character, that's different. But if it's constructive criticism to do better, or that's not what I like. It is what it is. But it's not I don't like Kate. It's just that's not for me.
Yes. And when it comes to work, I'm like, how can I be better? How do we do the best? No, tell me exactly what you don't like. Because the biggest thing for me, and my business is called Fertified, but I call it the Fertified effect, is just, I want you to look the best you've ever have looked in your life. You will know from a mile away I did that. So, if there's a certain way you don't like your lips, or you don't like the way your hair is sitting, tell me, so that we can get there, because it's difficult sometimes when you're first meeting people. Or
that's what I was about to say. It can be challenging, right? Because every time it's a brand new canvas, I'm an artist. I have the same white canvas every time I start. but you don't. So I assume that would be challenging. But there's also something I wanted to ask you. So we've gone over, how very motivated you were from a very early age, and that's quite amazing. That's, lots of people go through life without even knowing their calling. So it feels like you've known this from a very young age
Yeah.
and you've pursued it, which is very admirable. And I wanted to know, like, what's next? What do you have planned? Like, what are, it seems to me like you would be the kind of person, this is where I want to be in 5 years. This is where I want to be in 10 years. I have a plan for everyone. So please tell us.
I do. Yeah. I would say probably my 2-year goal is to definitely be in the States, fully living in LA. My industry just thrives down there. And I've worked so hard on social media to create an American following as well. Super difficult as a Canadian to do that type of thing. So it's, yeah. And just, I would say opportunities in Canada were so limited. The one beautiful thing about social media is that you can be connected down there, but as a Canadian, it's not, it's tricky. But I would say 2 years being in the States, and in 5 years, I would love to have my beautiful dream house with Sophie's artwork in it. I was just telling her today that I can't wait till I have a base. I feel like I am definitely getting to the point where, these moves that I've made in my career that, by the time I'm 30, I want to be settled. So I would say in 5 years, having a home and getting certified on the branding side of things, definitely getting some product out there, because that's one thing that I haven't done yet. It's definitely on the list. And I would say in 10 years, you're going to definitely be seeing my products in Sephora. That's definitely what needs to happen.
That's amazing. It
My
will
dream.
happen.
Yeah. To walk in and just this face card is just right in front of your eyes when you walk in.
No,
So.
Kate, we were talking about this too, and I see you in LA, and I also see you being like the right hand to one of the biggest celebrities in the world. I think that, for you, you're so good at I'm like, listen, if I need Kate, I'm like, can you do this for me? Can you do my social media? Can you take my pictures for me? She can, whether it's admin work, whether it's makeup, whether it's hair, whether it's social media, whether it's booking appointments, whether it's getting you ready for something. I think you're able to really fortify someone's life.
Yes.
And I think you see yourself as that, right? Like I really do see you in LA doing that, all of your long-term plans 100%. But I also see you making someone's life who's already on a big platform even that better, because you work so good in front of the camera, but you work better behind the scenes of turning things into life.
Yes. No. And that's honestly, I just always think to myself, because, I've always envisioned my life and how it's going to go, but I just always when you're working with a certain caliber of a person, like the type of way you want to be treated in the room and what that person needs. Like I grew up competitive dancing my entire life. So
did you? How was this?
She did tap dancing like Kian.
Stop this. Yeah. How was this now part of the earlier conversation?
I know. I guess I really didn't do an introduction on myself. Red Deer? Yeah. No, I have 2 sisters, and all 3 of us girls danced for 17 years at a dance academy. We danced with the same dance teacher my entire life. She's like a grandma to me, very involved in my family as well. And yeah, I was an absolute show pony, and I'm a musical theater kid. So I grew up singing, dancing, acting, and pretty much every musical you've seen, I've done it all. So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you feel like any of those things that you have learned growing up, do you feel like they translate into your craft today?
It is the complete fundamentals of why I've been so successful. Get ready times, different looks, different types of makeup that you need to get done, different ways to apply ponytails, clip-ins, different buns.
It's true. You are a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
It's true. It's just a one-person army.
Yeah. And I'm so grateful for that, and even when I was competing in dance, all throughout the years, I danced with the same 8 group of girls since we were 7 years old till we were 18. It was really cool experience. And it's just a very small town thing to say, but yeah, just getting them all ready, dance competitions, sometimes you would have Oh my gosh, one number, which is down to 2 minutes to completely change your makeup. Like you're going from doing the Lion King to which your face could be blue Rafiki to now being
Rafiki.
very Mary Poppins. Like,
Wow.
Wow.
yeah. And we danced at a really high competitive level. So I was always main character energy.
Amen.
I
Amen.
remember when you got the two of us ready to go to a wedding, and there was almost no time left for you.
Yeah.
Like, so you've always been that person.
I
You've
have.
always been that person. So hair and makeup and fortifying the people around you is your way of taking care of your community.
It is. And I'm an empath. So when I get someone ready, it is such a personal thing for me. And the way that someone feels after, that is it for me. Like I have actually, the biggest reason I went into hair and specifically hair extensions was because.
So let's talk about why VIP. You guys have been giving such amazing feedback on this tea, non-tea coffee. It's seriously helped my skin, guys. I can't talk about that enough. That's one thing that I've seen so much, and maintain my weight in a healthy balance.
Yeah, it's been great. If you've been looking for another alternative to stabilize your metabolism and just reap the benefits of coffee, green coffee beans are really the healthiest alternative you can find. You get all of the health benefits, none of the drawbacks, because the torrefaction process just strips away all of the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. And if you have a sweet tooth, you can use this fructo oligosaccharide as a healthy and clean alternative. It tastes and feels like honey, and it just satisfies your craving.
If there's anything you know about me, I have the biggest sweet tooth. I've been putting this on everything, and it really has helped me get away from that cheesecake. So, why VIP? Available on Amazon.
I have a really big insecurity about my own hair. I have no hair naturally, like bunny thin. And it was always so hard. And I begged my mom for hair extensions, like begged her. I even stole her beauty supply card and recycled bottles
Oh my God.
to save up enough money to get myself into the beauty supply and buy my first like 2 itsy bitsy rows of clip-ins.
I love it.
And I wore those every day, all of high school, all of middle school.
You will find a way.
I will find a way. I will find a way 100%. And yeah, it's just making somebody feel as good as, you know, just as beautiful as they are on the inside. And it's life-changing. Like hair and makeup are a mental health thing. If you don't like your hair, it's over.
Especially, I feel like hair is very hard to, like, you know, especially after having a kid. Like, I was losing my hair a lot.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it would affect me because I always thought like, oh my God, I've got, you know, so much hair, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But as my hair was falling, it's like, oh my God, it's actually, it really affects you. There's no way, it's worse than putting on weight. It's worse than having bad skin because it's really hard to camouflage unless you're in the dead of winter and you have to put a hat on. But even then, you feel dejected, you know.
No, it is.
It's
and
hard.
It's a huge part of my career is dealing with people's emotions and those insecurities, right? So you're talking about blank canvases and what it really comes down to what you're insecure about and what makes you feel so good. And I like to deliver results. So
That you do.
Yeah. And it's a lot. And as an empath, like to deal with, you know, all different types of women. Like I've done girls who've graduated high school to, you know, women 70 plus doing hair replacement toppers and making sure they feel amazing too. Like it's really cool. And this career has taught me more in life than any textbook ever could.
And you're really good in hair and you are so specialized in makeup as well. Like,
Yeah.
how did you find the time, the bandwidth, the energy to get so specialized on all of those things?
Honestly, it came from years and years of dance and doing theater.
It's a discipline.
Yeah. Dance shaped me into who I am today 100%. Like Keaton was talking about that.
Yes.
And it's such a thing. I feel like it's the same if you're in cheer or even just a team sports. Like it just shapes you. I'm so grateful for that experience in my life. And yeah, it's just definitely helped me with the confidence that I have now in my career and even be able to talk to any walk of life. I can talk to a tree.
No, you can. And also it's so amazing in a sense of just you giving that confidence to different women. I think that your craft is so beautiful. Whether you like to wear makeup, you don't. Whether you want to wear extensions or you don't, it's everything is really just a personal choice. But you are able to bring that to life to any woman, whatever they're looking for, they want. Like, I know how difficult I am. I don't like this. I want this, or whatever it may be. And I think when you say now, I would never say you're an empath until now you're talking about it. I'm like, no, she really is, because I would be like, leave me alone, and be so frustrated if it was the other way around when someone was trying to tell me to do that. But you are extremely patient and extremely A-type personality and OCD to do things the way you do. And I don't know, I'm proud to see your journey and see how amazing you've done. And that, when we did this amazing collaboration, let's talk about Rare Beauty collab.
Yeah.
Because you were at TIFF, and we were able to have Rare Beauty wanted to sponsor you to be the makeup artist at a TIFF event.
Yeah.
So talk about that.
Yeah, honestly, it was a dream come true. I had a poster, a signed autographed poster of Selena in my locker growing up my whole life. And she's just always been somebody that I have idolized. I think growing up, I also just wanted to be a Disney Channel star. So looking at her and what she's built for herself and like the journey she's been through, like I'm so proud to have worked and had that experience with Rare Beauty. We got to do a very big Canadian activation at Toronto Film Festival this year. And now leading up to today, my entire makeup kit when I do take on clients is all sponsored by Rare Beauty. So we love Rare Beauty over here.
We love Rare Beauty. The makeup is amazing. You killed that event, and everyone was talking about it. All the celebrities, influencer guests that came on, and you came to life, and it was really, a moment for you to shine. And yet you were having so much fun doing it, and then being able to have time for all of your friends, being able to get I don't know how many hair and makeup you did in those couple of days, but you got it done. And I was like, she can work. She's going places in life.
Thank you. No, it was really cool. And we got to work with so many of Canada's best influencers and creators. And Sophie's talking about canvases. I got to do every canvas, every ethnicity, and it was just so much fun.
And it was just you?
It was just me.
Wow.
I got
incredible.
My best friend to come out for moral support and to hold the camera for content.
Yeah. Shout out to you, Cass.
Yeah, it was probably the hardest I've ever worked in my career leading up to.
Sounds very challenging. Talking about challenges, what do you feel is the most challenging part of your career, or even just getting yourself there? What do you feel was the biggest challenge you've overcome, and what do you feel is like your secret sauce, your secret recipe? Because I feel like you really stand out.
Thank you. I would say, honestly, the biggest challenge, to be fully transparent, is believing in yourself all the time. I think with social media and like doing social media personally, it's hard. And if you're on your phone too much, it really does get to you. And I'd be lying to myself if I said it didn't. I'm also extremely hard on myself. I come from a really disciplined family and I want to be the best. I want to perfect things the best way possible. But, I do have my days that it's not easy. So I would say the biggest challenge is not comparing myself sometimes when I'm not taking care of me in my home life. So, meditating, working out, being on my A game, grounding myself, like all of these things that I've learned up until 27. When I let that get away on me, the work part of things becomes so difficult. And I need to show up and I'm a positive light, but when I show up to these shoot days at 5 a.m, I got to be on it. So if I haven't also slept that night, the makeup in my expertise doesn't turn out right, or the hair doesn't turn out right.
The true artist.
Yeah, exactly. So I would just say probably, the taking care of myself and not comparison to others.
So I want to touch upon that a bit, because if you're a woman watching this, a young girl watching this right now, and you see Kate's Instagram, which is Kate Fert, and you look at it, you're like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. She has the most amazing life. She has the most amazing fits, and she's so perfect. And then you yourself are like, messy bun, no makeup on, like eating Cheetos in bed, and like, oh, I want that. And listen, I've been there. I get it. And it's so hard to compare yourself. And social media, it has its beautiful benefits, but there's a lot of, downsides to harming young women in their mental health. And I want you to kind of be transparent about that and say, what advice would you give to young women today, and also to your younger self, because it's not easy to compare yourself. And I think if someone just saw your Instagram, they would think you're perfect and your life is perfect.
Yeah, I definitely struggle with that. And, my Instagram and social media and even my business is such a creative outlet for me. Being in the beauty industry, like I want to just make my 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old self proud. My life mantra is be you, do you, for you. And I've lived by that my whole life. I would say the biggest thing with just viewing that and like comparing yourself to others is just you have to remember, and I'm talking to myself when I say this, and I sit at home and I do tell myself, you're doing this for you. And like I've definitely learning growing up, like not being fake in certain rooms, because the biggest things that I've ever gotten in life is just being myself. And take it or leave it. I feel like I can confidently say, if you don't like what you see, then there's a million other different people out there. But I hope when women follow me that they do, even past the beautiful hair and perfect outfits, that they do see somebody who's just going for it and just being me. I just want to make myself proud.
I just, I think, ultimately, it is so important for people to hear that and women to hear that, because it's not easy. I can't imagine being 15 today. I can't.
It stresses me out.
Yeah.
No, just with how much access, like, and I do younger clients as well. And it blows my mind how overexposed they are to everything. Like, I get 20-year-old girls sitting there now and I'm like, how old are you? Like, I thought you were my age.
Yeah.
Like, you're 20, you're 19. Like, but it's honestly just because of social media. And all at the same time, I think it's really cool. Like, I think, there's a balance of learning from Gen Z, millennial, the
Correct.
boomers. It's a balance of everything. And even creatively in the beauty industry, I have to take every bit in piece, because my 40-year-old clients want to look younger. And my younger clients, they're telling me, girl, like, you need to not say boss babe. This is out.
This is 2015.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're a boss babe.
Yeah.
We love that. Thank you so much, Kate, for being on. If anyone wants to check out her page, Fertified, I mean, if you like my makeup, if you don't, that's too bad. No, it's Kate. She's always been, on top. And I literally called her a day ago and I said, you need to come this morning at 6 a.m. I need you. She changed her whole schedule, and she does that for everyone and anyone because she respects her clients and she really is on top of it. And thank you for being here and just being an amazing woman.
Thank you guys so much for having me. And you guys are just amazing. And I'm so lucky to have had you guys come into my life in the last 2 years. And I'm really proud of you guys. And I'm excited for the world to be a part of Guest House.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Kate.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to the Guest House podcast.
Like, share, subscribe, share with a friend. We're so excited to hear from you.